they're called, the congregation. Cousins in Europe, in America, and in Australia, and they have one right here. That whole bunch. The parties with the singing and the...
This next reading is gonna be for Gemini. So all of you Geminis, I'm gonna be as straightforward as I can and give you the information as clear as I can. This is gonna be for November 2019 through December 2019. And on December, hopefully I can make another video just focusing on the new year. Now, for Gemini, the first thing that I see over here, limited success or reward. So there's something that is gonna be given to you. It's something small, but it's gonna be a hint, and it should be a little bit of a way to confirm what we're talking about over here. There's something going on between November and December that is gonna be pleasant for you. It could be something small. It could be a recognition. It could be a little bit of extra money or something unexpected that you're gonna feel grateful for. And this is gonna be just a sign. It's gonna be a way to let you guys that everything else that we're gonna talk over here is also gonna be happening or affecting you. Now, another thing that I see over here, let's see. What you thought will make you happy is creating stress and anxiety. Sometimes we want something, and once we get it, we realize we don't need it. Sometimes we emphasize in someone because we want that person, and once we know that person, we realize it wasn't who we thought it was. So there's a situation happening here about something that you thought you were gonna like or that was gonna make you happy, and it's actually not working that way. It could be a person, it could be a job, it could be a new area where you move, but there is something that you thought was gonna be, and recently you realize it is not what you thought were. Now, something else that I can see over here, you are in the middle of a source searching. You are finding or trying to find your inner guidance. Now is the perfect time to go on a weekend retreat or in a day for yourself. So if you have the ability to take a couple of days for yourself, or if you have the ability to at least take a day, you should do that. That is going to refresh you. It's going to bring you new ideas, more energy, but you have to take at least from one day to a weekend for yourself. This is something that it has been coming out in a couple of the signs that I already did, and I think it has to do a lot because of the reason that we are in the middle of a new cycle. We're about to start a new year. There's gonna be a lot of changes with this new year, and it's been shown in the signs. So again, you need to take at least a day or three for yourself. This is gonna help you to release pain, for forgiveness, things that you need to leave behind. So these few hours, days that you take for yourself is gonna help you drain things that you shouldn't have on top of you right now. You need to develop a thick skin. You have Gemini people. You can be too soft. You have to be tougher. You have to be tougher with what people say, with comments, what people point out, with life in general. You have to be tougher. You can't let anything simple just stress you all the time. Gemini people, you have to realize that being stressed and letting yourself being like up and down in your emotions is just gonna get you sick. If you look for information, and this has to do nothing with tarot cards or horoscope, if you let yourself being stressed all the time and you go from happy to sad to mad to angry to bored within like hours, in the end, you're just going to affect your body. All these the effects of those ups and downs is going to be shown in your body in the future. And I don't think Gemini people want that. Be more stable on your thoughts. Be more stable on your emotions. You shouldn't let the world around you like affect you with anything stupid that happens. You stop with the crap. Like I said, develop a thick skin. There's a feeling of regret, failure, and disappointment. Let go of the past. Stop being a victim. Stop this drama. Stop feeling bad when you're just dramatizing. You gotta stop with all that bullshit. You gotta show yourself, Gemini people, a stronger version of yourself. I'm not talking shit. I just want you guys to be better and to be stronger. And one of the things that I can see in this reading pretty clear is that sometimes you show yourself and you act on a weak way. You have to be stronger than that. You cannot let the world affect you. I hope you guys can understand my point. Now, like I said, stop being a victim. There's also something about secrets. You can find freedom from guilt and shame by confessing. This is something that is shown over here in the Gemini people. I remember when I was doing the cards before I did my notes. There's either a secret, you Gemini, that have, or there's a guilt for something. And the only way you're going to be able to dissolve whatever this is, you have to confess. It's November 2019. You're about to start a new cycle within 2 months. If you want to start the best way possible, whatever it is that happened, you got to talk. Whatever it is that you are keeping secret, you have to accept. This is going to bring you freedom. It's going to renew you. And you're going to see a lot of changes by next year if you do this. If you don't, then don't complain. Something else that I can see for you, Gemini, there's a lot of conflict with others. There's a transition. You know who you are and why you are here. So there's a sense for you of knowing what it is that you gotta do and what plan is that you gotta do, but sometimes you stop it, or you just leave it for later, or you're not sure if that's the plan, or you're not sure if you should do something about it. And it says here that you should fight that, you should guide yourself and follow that inner guide within yourself. You know who you are, you know what's the plan, you know what you gotta do. Sometimes you just don't do it. This is also a time for rest, meditation, and recuperation. You need to spend time alone for yourself, elevate your life. Sometimes we just need a little bit of a break to analyze ourselves and analyze the situations that we're going through and just make decisions out of it. It's nothing out of the normal, but you should at least have dinner, go to a movie, or just spend a couple of hours for yourself and just think about your life, your situation, your decisions that you gotta make. Just refresh your mind a little bit. That's gonna help you a lot, Gemini. Don't be impulsive. Some of you Gemini people are impulsive, or just react to whatever situation is, and that's not good. That's just gonna bring you problems and enemies and misunderstanding with people. You cannot let yourself just react like that. Your emotions can be very negative if you let them loose. You need to apply a single focus, pick an idea, and stick to it until it's complete. You cannot start something and just leave it halfway through. It's gonna bring you bad luck. It's just gonna make everything else more difficult. If you started something, Gemini, you gotta finish it. Even if halfway through you realize you didn't like it anymore, or you're not interested anymore, some way or another, you gotta finish it. There's some unfinished business over here, and this is not gonna work out. If you want things to work in your favor, you cannot leave just work, plans, goals, ideas halfway through. It's not gonna work out. It's not gonna bring you any good. You gotta fix that shit. Thank you. Remember that discomfort is a positive sign of growth. So in between that transition of making choices and closing things that you said you were gonna do and you haven't finished them, there's a big possibility you're gonna feel uncomfortable and you're not gonna like it, but this is part of the process. This is part of the growth. It is a sign, a positive sign of growth. Get it? Now, if there was a warning for you, Gemini, if there was any kind of warning, it says manifestation power, the need of action. Don't be motivated by ego, money, status, fame. You need a soul connection to your goal. So the warning that I have for Gemini, and the most important thing that I have to say to Gemini, whatever it is that you have planned, whatever it is that you want to work at, that you want to develop as, that you want to do with your life, there has to be a soul connection to your goal, to that you want. For example, if you decide you're gonna open a business because based on your information it's gonna give you money, I'm gonna tell you now, it's not gonna work out. If you choose to study a field because you think the salary is gonna give you enough money, you're not gonna finish that career. You're not even gonna work that career. If you make friendships with someone because you think it's financially beneficial, bitch, it's not gonna work at the end. It's gonna bring you a lot of problems. The warning that I got for you, Gemini, your decisions, your friends, your business, your studies, they have to be connected to your soul, to your emotions. You have to feel something for them. I'm not saying you gotta feel something positive, but you gotta feel something. There has to be a connection of your emotions to whatever it is that your plan is. It's the only way it's gonna work out. If you want more information about that, just contact me. But again, the warning that I got for you, Gemini, you gotta make decisions based on the connection that you have with your emotions to your goal. On your love relationship area, persistence tests of faith. Establish your boundaries and fiercely protect those lines. In your love relationship area, you should always have everything clear up if you want things to work out, Gemini. You cannot just have a relationship with someone because it's not going to work out. There's a need, apparently, and there's a reason for it. There's a need to set boundaries and standards, or however you want to describe it, in a relationship. Whether you are in a serious relationship, or you're just knowing people, or you are having an affair with someone, have everything clear up. It's better for you to be honest and talk than to hide shit. Because it's just going to go back like karma. It's going to hit you on the back when you least expect it. So be honest in love. And last, on your love, business, work area, new perspective. Take this moment of pause to reevaluate and create a new way of thinking and seeing. So whatever is happening in your job, business area, apparently there's some issues going on, a transition, or just, the normal thing that has been going on for the past year. There is a need for a new perspective in it. So whatever it is happening in your work, business, money related area, there's a need for you to see it from a different perspective. So whatever it is happening, try to sit down and see it from another kind of perspective, from another point of view, how someone else outside your head will see it, and take decisions based on that. Get it? Well, love you, Gemini. I hope you can take this information for the better, so that next year you make better, more wiser decisions. Love you, Gemini. Bye.